I say Bill Microfinance. Munim is the man of the moment. Honorary party, I call the 40 years. No. One rely only local artists. I offer artists be fee or see Tanzania. I'm at $250,000. Na boy be jida hona obu atopa na nkwasanyom boy be tun kwasanyom a bra chatala wole mu ho party ne ye na yehwe bi wo social media eye fair. We will look at the legal angle of the celebration of the 40th birthday of the CEO of Bill Finance. To start with, the expose is that CEO no Armah Quaye. Ya wonu na ya adore no na ye mu bi wo ho. Bill Finance ya wonu na me 17 years old. Nti ye me hu na wo. Oba be sha baba se no obetna blacksmith down one ne yere no the first ne yere na we jano no inti minimum ashase edu time no yere be fa me maame ne maame yere de be fie e be complaining about marital problems and issues. And some of them we are privy to what happened in their marriage, marital home. Every time you know, Bill Finance, divorce, divorce court, divorce and matrimonial court too. Or ban the case in Breme. And the docket in Breme same and Kamenya Mano. We read it through the docket, no, and allegations, which are some of them are so damning. And looking at the relationship between me, Obano, and the Bill Finance man, I told the woman that I'm privy to a lot of things as a lawyer. And if I got Bill Finance man on who bet you papa because me so case moi. I'm going court in court. Me so divorce case moi. Oh mama. Mumbisa divorce judges no more high court. Mumbisa more high court judges no more divorce. When me back court you ja. Into the CEO of Bill Finance, I had opportunity to do a divorce against you, but because I didn't want to entangle you because I know you're beginning when you and now we will be area. You know my mother, Maurice Ampaw, Bill Finance. You know my mother. God is that wouldn't be a fee or blacksmith. I don't want to talk too much because I have so much information. I don't want to a lawyer relationship confidential, so I can't tell those things to the public. But what I can say is that but my worry is that at 40, I was say life begins at 40. My life begins so early for you at 20. But when you were struggling with your wife, some of us are aware. And it's not true. Say, Uko washi plate 500,000 plates. It's not true. I don't want to go there. Don't talk about those things. Where you make your money from, you know. Some of us know. Maybe you'll be a private and personal. And it's a phone but now I'm looking at the legal implication and the societal, the implication for our youth. The 40th anniversary celebration of a rich man in Ghana and the level of opulence. The opulence are Me who be that. So be odi 40 years. Sika young boy ye mu bi nim no time wo no. Na ye mu bi nim da ote area mu. And ye nim bi ofi ba. Na ye nim ni marital issues.
Yo, so this was what Maurice Ampaw had to say about this issue. But then I put it to Maurice Ampaw, say he's a little bit pained about all that this man he's talking about, which is Richard Armah Quaye. He's a little bit pained about his success. Because 1 minute you are like Yamisha, 1 minute you are like Enna, or invite you different outside and nipa never to day. Why would you downplay, what he likes? Because apparently, in the interview, when Richard Armah Quaye was interviewed by Bulari and he was asked to, mention a few of the artists that he liked, Diamond Platinum was one of the people he mentioned as, the international musicians, he loves. So if he's celebrating his birthday and then he says he invites Diamond Platinum down to Ghana and he pays him this amount of money, at the end of the day, it is his money. Why are you paid? It wasn't your money that was used in paying, the international artists that came to Ghana. So what is your problem? Why would you downplay it and say, hello, why would you even talk like that? So birthday now you say you want to invite other people, fine, you invite them. I would have loved for Shatta Wale to have been at the program. He was one of the artists I was actually looking forward to. At the end of the day, from a whole bunch of news portals that I've read and I have listened to, it looks like they weren't able to come to a decision in terms of payment for Shatta to be on the, to be at the party, and that's okay. But stop saying a diamond platinum beto. At the end of the day, you are trying to insult the man. That is what he wants. So he's celebrating his 40th birthday and he decided to do this. What is your problem? And one thing I realized from Maurice Ampaw's rant or whatever it is that he was doing. You kept saying you were there when he was born, and you were there, when he and his wife were going through marital issues. And so what? The reason why I'm saying is you might be pained about the man's success and all that is I don't know, you can't imagine that someone you saw, when he was giving birth to someone you see as a small boy today is doing way better than you. That is the point at the end of the day. You just can't imagine how he's been able to make all this money within this short period of time. You just can't imagine how he's gotten to where he's gotten to in life and he's doing better than you. Because at the end of the day, what is your problem? Why are you trying to downplay what he said when he had an interview with Bulari and he said at a point he was washing 5,000 plates in a day? This is what he said. If later on, there is fact and there is proof that what he said was a lie, then that's okay. But if you are saying, you're a small boy, you know him, you've been very close to him, he's your small boy and all that, even if you think he's lying, you wouldn't come out like this and come embarrassing and say, we know where you started from and that, he said he washed 5,000 plates in a day and all that is a lie. You are trying to embarrass the man at the end of the day. You don't love him. You don't like him. You are paid. That's what I say. I show say boy no ye. What do you mean by saying me when you are handling the divorce, case nipa ne ho bɛhyehye no na ade ade. You said say when his wife had wanted you to represent her in court. You didn't do it because you felt you knew the family. So at the end of the day, it's okay. Why are you trying to bring all that out now? Ghanaians and Kasano, we don't like supporting our own. See what Mr. Richard Emmanuel Armah did in Ghana is what Nigerians see on a daily. There are a whole bunch of the Richard Emmanuel Armah Quaye. There is a whole bunch of his type in Nigeria. And these are people that Nigerians respect. These are people that Nigerians support. These are people that Nigerians are happy for. So you realize that, Nigerians are always moving. They are always doing well. But in Ghana, they are different. We want to know, exactly what it is he is doing. We want to know, we just want to downplay everything. He's into fraud, he's into this, he's into that. I'm not saying we shouldn't ask questions. I think before his birthday, before the party and all that, questions were asked after he got his private jet and then he got his, his Bugatti. And then we later found out, say, the man, as a matter of fact, owns a whole bunch of companies. The Doman, the Pizza Man, and all that. He owns a whole lot. I think more than 10 companies, and these are companies that are doing very well in the country. So what do people mean when they say, where is he making his money from? He's making his money from his companies. He doesn't own just one company. He's making his money from the numerous successful companies that he owns. All this kind of question is coming from a place of hate. It's coming from a place of insecurity. It's coming from a place of jealousy from people that are asking these questions. Maurice Ampaw is paid. If you watch this video to the end, during the latter part, he said he has never seen any young man. He said a kind of opulence that was displayed during the man's birthday was on another level. He's not seen it before. He says this is a man that he knew his beginning. He knew where he was, he knew when he was giving birth. He knew when he was struggling in his marriage. So he can't just bring himself to think that how has this man gotten to this level of authority? How has he become this wealthy? He's jealous. But if anything at all, this man's story should inspire us. If anything at all, this man's story should motivate all of us to want to do better for ourselves. And that is how God is going to bless us. This was the same thing that happened to Jesus when he went to his hometown. After he had done so many miracles all over the world. When he went to his hometown, the people that knew him said, we knew you when you were giving birth to, are you not the carpenter's son? Are you not the carpenter's son that you are saying you are coming to do miracles? And the Bible said, because of the unbelief of the people, Jesus Christ was unable to do so many miracles in his hometown. Let us learn to accept our own. Let us learn to accept our own. Now, jealousy is not good. Guys, let me know of what you think of this video, what Maurice Ampaw was saying. Let me know what you think about his rant and all that. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Kindly like, kindly share, kindly subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next episode. I'm out.